Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a few techniques that you can use to improve your push-up form, or if you can't do a full push-up, to work yourself towards being able to do a complete push-up all the way to the ground. So a lot of times what I'll see when people are real good at other exercises and strong in general, and we go to do push-ups, we'll see things like this, the hips kind of dropping or the shoulders shrugging and just not able to go all the way to the ground and all the way up. So if that's you, that's all right. Very common. So I'm going to show you a couple techniques we can use to help improve that. So the first one's going to be an elevated push-up. All right. So I'm going to use this bench right here. A couple things about the push-up. Won't get too deep into the form of it, but thumbs right by your armpits at the bottom, elbows, let's go about 45-degree angles out off your sides. I don't want the arms straight out, and don't keep them in too tight. That's just going to make it more tricep dominant and a little bit harder than it needs to be for what we're trying to do right now. So let's say you have this bench right here, and you're going to have to play around with it. The higher the surface is, so if you use, let's say, a kitchen counter or something like that, it's going to get easier the higher you go. So we're going to set up in the push-up position. I want a solid plank the whole time, all right? So same thing I showed you down there. We don't want happening. I don't want the hips to drop lower than the rest of the body. What we're going to do, trying to keep a straight line from your heels through your knees, hips, back, shoulders, and head. Drop all the way down, and the goal here is to get the chest all the way to whatever surface you're going towards. All right, if you're not able to do that, or if the hips drop out, it means whatever you're using is too low and you want to bring yourself to something higher. Work at that until you can get 3 sets of 8 repetitions with good form. That's the main thing. Don't let the hips drop out. You want to go all the way down till the chest touches and then press back. Body stays in a nice straight plank the entire time. Once you're able to do 3 sets of 8 on whatever surface you're using, you got to go a little bit lower and then keep going like that. Keep dropping the level down until you get all the way to the floor. So you got to be creative with what you're using. But again, core is tight the whole time. Nice straight line all the way down. Again, if you're not able to get chest all the way down, if it's too difficult, you need to try a higher surface. All right. Second technique we can use are negatives. So it's a push-up, but we're just focused on the eccentric or lowering portion. So again, you'd set up. Nice straight plank position, right? Lower back is flat, not arched. Start up at the top, same form as before, and we're going to lower, controlled all the way down, all right? Once we get here, we're not coming up in a push-up. We're just going to reset. And again, core nice and tight. Think about doing a plank. Belly button drawn in, and we're going to lower all the way down. The whole body lands as one. All right? As you come up, again, things you want to watch out for here. Starting and letting the hips drop out. All right? That's not a negative push-up. Up here, whole body lands as one. These you want to use, work yourself up to being able to do about 3 sets of 12 repetitions. And that's just going to really build that push-up form all the way to the ground, all right? So you can use a combination of negatives, trying to work your way up to 3 sets of 12, and elevated push-ups, working your way up to 3 sets of 8, and then dropping that level down. Keep going until you get all the way to the floor, and you'll be able to do full push-up, chest to the ground, and up. All right, with all these main things, just not letting those hips drop out. All right, give it a try.